Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Hawkins.
Thank you.
Yes.
You all may be seated. Okay. Mr. Hawkins, you brought this case before the court.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on?
I just recently found out that she's...
Hold on, did you catch that? The second retirement and severance money entered the conversation. Mr. Hawkins immediately shifted into financial accountability mode. In family court, surprise income like bonuses, settlements, or severance packages can absolutely change the child support equation. And Judge Vonda, she already sees where this is headed.
just decided to retire now, and she's getting severance pay. And
She just decided, wait a minute, let me stop you. She just decided to retire. So she
no,
still...
not just decided to retire. I just found out that she was retiring. I knew she was close to retirement time. So, but I didn't know she was retiring now.
So she works a job.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
She's a teacher, and she has a severance package as well?
Yes.
She's received... Okay, do you know how much it is? Or is
It's-
there something I have to ask her?
You can say my name.
Ma'am,
Yes.
excuse me. Let me address him, okay?
Okay.
I'll come to you as soon as I'm done.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. Go ahead.
Well, it's around $20,000.
Around 20,000. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure the exact thing because it's not mine. So
How many kids do you all have?
we have one.
One child.
Yes.
Okay.
One little girl.
Okay, one little girl. How old is she?
17.
17. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, you almost have her out the house.
Taking her butt to the military.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, how much is the
Yes?
severance pay that you have?
Well, it is.
What
Not-
amount is it, ma'am?
It's 25,000.
Okay. And how much are you making as a teacher right now?
52, thereabouts. Not as much as.
Courtroom energy just changed fast. The judge isn't just hearing them numbers anymore. She's noticing behavior. When someone starts praising their ex a little too enthusiastically in court while he's remarried, yeah, that tension becomes impossible to ignore. You can literally feel the judge trying to steer this case back onto the legal rails.
Him though.
How much does he make? Why are you
He's
talking
so
to him like that? Why are you referring to him like that?
Well, Chris is just. He's just a great guy. He's does well. He's very smart, aren't you, Chris?
Okay, do you guys, do you all need to be here today? It sounds like you have other business that you probably need to attend to.
No, Your Honor. Just
You
we
still
broke
have my
up
number.
quite a while ago.
Okay.
I'm remarried now. So
Okay, so,
I think this is just some theater going on. So
ma'am, are you aware that he's married?
I've heard some talk.
Okay, he just told you he's married.
Oh,
Okay, so we're going to stick to why we're here. We're not here for you to tell your love story about him, okay? This is for us to talk about you paying child support. Now, your daughter, who does she live
I
with?
love child. Yes.
Okay, your love child. Who does your love child live with?
Chris.
Okay, and she's been living with Chris, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right. And since she's been living with you, Mr. Hawkins, have you been receiving any type of child support?
yes, we have. It's around $227 now.
Okay.
And I've been just putting
Now,
that
this
in
is
a
an
trust for our
interesting
daughter.
twist.
So she'll
Mr.
get.
Hawkins says he's been putting the child support money into a trust for their daughter instead of spending it on himself. That's a major credibility boost in court. Judges pay attention to parents who can show they're thinking long-term about the child's future instead of just fighting over cash.
Putting that in a trust for our daughter, so she'll be able to get that once she's older.
Okay.
So I'm just right now just wanting this money, so it goes to her. So when she ends up leaving, go and do what she has to do, she has the money. So I'm not trying to break her or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just to help support my daughter.
Well, I hope you wouldn't, because she seems pretty infatuated with you. Ma'am, so what I'm going to do is calculate your child support, okay? So your child support I have at the $52,000 a year. That's what you currently make as a teacher.
Yes.
Okay, your gross is $4,400, and then that brings your net down to $3,653.78. Okay, Are you taking notes and following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have your severance pay.
Here comes the legal hammer. Judge Vonda is explaining something a lot of people don't realize. Child support calculations don't just look at your paycheck. If the court considers money to be income, including severance pay, it can be factored in. And judging by mom's facial expression, she definitely did not expect that.
I can deem that as income as well. Okay. Yes, I can. You looking real confused, but I can and I am. Okay. So 25,000. We have your gross at 2,100. Okay. And then your net at $1,823.23. Okay. Do you understand? Is there anything wrong with the numbers?
Well, I'm a teacher, so we struggle. 50, that's not a lot of money that I live on. You understand, I'm sure.
Well, I understand, but I also understand that this child has been living with Mr. Hawkins, and you understand that child support is based on a calculation, right? Right?
Right.
Okay. And any income, anything that is considered income it can be calculated in terms of calculating what your child support should be. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So based on that, I have a combined net of $5,477.01. Yes, ma'am. And then that brings, let me back up. I see here that you all both carry health insurance on the child.
Yes.
Okay, both double insured. Okay, so you all just maintain that. After a while, she'll fall off anyway because she'll be an adult. So I have your child support amount at $1,095.40.
Wait a minute. Did she just say Chris has that effect on me? In court, even the judge had to pause for a second there. This is one of those moments where everybody watching at home is suddenly looking around the room like, are we still in family court? Did this accidentally turn into reality TV?
But I also heard you. Are you okay, ma'am?
Yes.
You're hyperventilating over there. Are you okay?
Well, Chris has that effect on me, but
Oh, you know what? I'm not even about to entertain that. I shouldn't have asked. That was the wrong question. I do apologize. Mr. Hawkins, you did say that the two of you were cordial.
Yes, it's
Okay, because what I did, I also calculated what your child support would be a month as well because of how you all, your child is an adult, right?
No.
So based on what your child support would be, it would be like $871. Based on, the documentation that you turned in as a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound right? Is that pretty accurate?
But
And this is actually a surprisingly mature ending. Even though the judge calculated a much higher support amount, both parties agreed to just $200 a month for the final year before their daughter becomes an adult. That's an important legal point. Courts often encourage agreements between parents if the arrangement still serves the child's best interest. Sometimes cooperation saves everyone stress, money, and a whole lot of courtroom drama.
I don't want too much stress on her because apparently it's
Just don't look at her.
creepy
Just
for
keep
me.
looking at me.
So-
Yeah, because it's creepy for me to even see it on my
can we
peripheral.
I can just do with 200. It's gonna go to her.
$200?
She's got another year. It's $200.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is order child support at $200 by agreement of the parties, okay?
Yes.
All right, is there anything
sweet.
else? Ma'am, you know what? That's great. Why don't you have a conversation with his wife after the show, okay? Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, nothing further?
No.
Okay, you all are dismissed.
All right, thank you.
Here's the big question for you. Should severance packages count toward child support, or should that money be protected while someone transitions into retirement? Drop your thoughts in the comments because cases like this always spark debate.